Hi, Richard Moore here from 8 Step Startup. So I want to share an exercise you can try with yourself if you have been working your startup business for, 2, 3, 4 months or something like that. It's something I asked one of my mentees to do recently, and it's a great way to ground yourself if one of the problems you're finding is that you feel your focus or sense of hunger is perhaps waning or slipping slightly. So what you need to do is a simple exercise. You need to imagine that all income you're creating so far, all forward progress you're creating so far, all accounts you might have, for instance, if you have people who pay a subscription or are going to be repeat customers or something like that, if all of them were taken away, then imagine you've got, say, 2 months of savings. And that's it. So no income is coming in now. If you can genuinely imagine that state, then what that puts you into is a kind of zone where you've got utter hunger, real hunger, and a real sense that you're actually at the beginning again. Now that hunger and almost desperation, it's really true and real when you know that if you don't make some income, if you don't get some clients, if you don't go out and prospect day in, day out, then it's then starting to become, within 2 short months, because that rushes past as we all know, it starts becoming a question of, can I actually put food on the table? It starts becoming a question of, can I even pay my rent, all right? It starts becoming a question of, do I have to stop this idea of being an entrepreneur or start a business owner and actually look for a job again, a 9 to 5 as an employee, okay? So create that scenario, simulate it, imagine it's happening to you, and then ask yourself, what do I need to be doing to get into that zone where I start delivering the customers? This is actually how you probably were when you first started your business, all the gusto and all the pump and things like that. And it's especially dangerous to not recalibrate yourself back down again and reground yourself if you're starting to get some gains. So if you're starting to see business coming in, you're starting to really feel like, actually, I'm starting to make it. What happens then is you have that one opportunity to maybe go out and have a drink, or you have that one opportunity to just have maybe an afternoon off or something like that. And if you start thinking like that, then it's not laziness, but the complacency or the opportunity to perhaps chill out just a little bit, that will start to creep in. It'll be imperceptible, you won't even realize it, but soon enough, you won't have your foot to the floor quite at the level you would have if you had that real, true hunger. So try this exercise, put yourself in that position, especially if you're doing well, recalibrate yourself back down, imagine this scenario, you've lost everything, you've got to start again, what would you be doing right now? And then when you pop out of that imagination and look at yourself, have you got the TV on? Are you about to just go and watch YouTube for an hour? Are you playing video games right now? All right? Have a word with yourself, get back in control, and reassume that level of grind that you think you probably are at right now, but you probably aren't, okay? And that's a great way to keep that pressure, even though you're, keep that kind of pressure on forward momentum, even though you're probably doing all right, without complacency creeping in. Try it out, see how it goes. It really is effective if you get it right, but you've got to get that imagination in play, really simulate what it would be like if you lost it all, and what you would then need to do if you started again. Hope that helps. I'll speak to you soon.